He's great, thank you. Yeah, oh, he's so stupid. He's just a derpy dude, But I really like him. He's like just making simple stuff like this is very enjoyable to me. And my wife loves it. She's always like, oh my God, you're so talented." And I'm like, fuck, you know. Is that all it takes? But yeah, 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 I like him. And it's neat to have UV resin to just cover these things with, as opposed to having to take them out and do polycoats. So on top of the hundreds of degrees it is outside, it's also like 85% humidity. So trying to do polycoating, it's just frustrating. So then, yeah, after I got done doing the resin coating on that one, I also have your regular two-part resin, and I decided to try out this mold that I got. It's for dice, right? And I think you probably saw in my resin pouring video on YouTube that I had that mica powder or whatever it is that my wife uses for her nails, but I couldn't find it anywhere. It was actually still packed. I found it this morning, so I thought I'd just use glitter, to see how it goes. I didn't have much expectation, and I figured the glitter would just pool to the bottom. And yeah, look what we got here. You can see all the resin. I mean, all the glitter just went to the bottom. So once I pull these out, they're going to look pretty stupid. But I don't know. We'll see how it goes. This is the first time I used it. I bought this thing off of Amazon for like $5. So it's probably pretty bad as far as molds go anyway, but we're gonna try it out. I'm gonna take this. I'll take that out in a little while. And with the leftover glitter, I had enough to just do a quick little what's that? Seahorse? Actually, why don't we just pop him out now? See how it goes. This will probably look a lot better than the dice will. Oh no, it doesn't look very good. I don't know. It's okay. Didn't get very good concentration of glitter down in the tail. Let's clear up some of this flashing. I have to remember when I'm done with this to put a new blade on this. I've been using the same blade for like 2 weeks on here. Yeah, there we go. Maybe I'll make a little magnet out of him. Might as well. I got magnets coming out my ears. I bought a bunch of a while back now. I bought a bunch of magnets, and I bought a bunch of balls, and I got a bunch of rubber washers. And I think you know where I'm going with this. I was thinking about making a Matt Dixon bot. I've probably talked to you about this before. All the style of Richard, how he used to do it, or how maybe he still does it. I don't even know. I don't know what happened to Richard. Try not to think about that too much. It worries me. But anyway, yeah, you do. I knew you did. Mm. So today, like yesterday, after I did all that resin pouring, I just thought, well, let me make a new frog, like a better frog, an actual shape of a frog kind of thing, instead of like, his little fat, flat body. I was going to make something similar to this, but like a good one of these, not like a goofball one. And I couldn't get into it to save my life. Like I was just sitting there going, "Boop, boop, boop, and not making anything and just kind of squishing stuff together and shaping it and going, I don't like that, and smashing it and trying again. So I thought to go a different way today. I'm thinking about making an emoji ball kind of thing. I haven't picked an emoji yet, but I thought that might be fun. And it's kind of I mean, not clickbaity, but kind of, kind of. If people see the thumbnail and I kind of have a fun emoji there, they might click through. But it's not. That's not why I'm going to make it. I was actually on someone's stream this morning, and I was asking, does anyone know an emoji for sculpting? Because I wanted to add it to my like the title of my stream today is like sculpting and resin pouring or whatever I did, and I had like a nice pour kind of emoji, but I wanted to have like a sculpting emoji, you know, because emojis, capture attention and whatever, and I do want people to come over to the stream. Um, and he was all like, "Oh, you want to sculpt an emoji? Well, what kind of emoji do you want to sculpt?" And I was like, "Fuck, that's not what I was asking." But then I was like, oh, well, now I want to sculpt an emoji. So anyway, I got a ball together and I flattened out some super sculpey here. So I'm just gonna kind of get it prepped, and when I go on my next break, I'm gonna look at emojis and see if I can figure one out. Oh, you know what? Let me grab something real quick. You'll get a kick out of this. Hold on. Take me 2 seconds. I just grabbed my car keys. What do you think of that? Matches the motif in that it's black. Love it. Very cool. I actually have the other one hanging off of my Modibot over here. I do a close-up, but I imagine you know what they look like. I thought your video, the one where that company sent you a bunch of stuff, and it had that box, that one was really good. I really enjoyed that video a lot. Just FYI. Yeah, yeah, I'm not surprised. I mean, what are you going to do with them? You can't just keep them. Did you buy like a big bag of keychains to make those with, or did you just have a bunch of keychains sitting in a drawer? I know I do somewhere. Ah, it was cool. I haven't heard that tune in a while. I think it was Stevie Ray Vaughan. I added a bunch of music to my playlist yesterday. I also added a bunch of pictures for my slideshow. I usually have a slideshow sitting right here, and I don't know I don't know if I added a video or what the hell I did, but once I activated it, everything started to lag real bad. It was very uh, 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 you know. So I got to look into that because when I had it up before, when there was only like 30, not even 30, maybe 20 pictures in there, it was fine. But now that there's like 200 pictures in there, then it's not feeling it. Cheap as chips. Yep, cheap as chips. Hmm. I hate to be DJ Sean, but I'm not feeling this song right now. There we go. I need something a little bit more upbeat this morning. This doesn't feel like I have enough clay on here. I don't know, that's a pretty good, pretty thick. Hmm, it's about, it's close to 2 mil, like 1 and 3/4 mil, something like that. Have you been working on anything, Spider-Man? Or are you just kind of concentrating on the stuff that you've been doing, kind of trying to make your world domination devices? Long as those world domination devices have Nixie tubes on it, I'm all in. But the Pi Pico method of world domination. I'm thinking this camera looks pretty yellow, actually. Okay, I gotta adjust that. I did the I did the setup on it. I think I didn't have all the lights on, and I think it's making things. I'm almost green now. Did something change? Oh well. If I start messing with it, I'll probably crash the stream. I'll be messing with stuff later. I'm gonna try to figure out how to get alerts onto the into the chat today. I don't think I need to actually be affiliate to do that. Let's see. Do I want another layer? Yeah, that does feel better. Okay, yeah, I'll just do it. Because I'm not going to. Oh, I already said I'm not going to join that affiliate program yet. So yeah, I'm going to try to do this emoji thing, and if I'm not feeling it once I get going on it, which is there's every likelihood that that's how it'll play out, I'll just switch over and go back to a frog for Frogist. Um, I've collected little frog figurines since I was a late teenager. It's kind of I got a really cool kind of, I think it was made of basalt frog from a girlfriend. She went on a vacation and brought me that back as a little gift, and I loved it. And then I always had it out and talked about it, and so everyone just started getting me frogs, like as my like, oh, Sean's into frogs, easy present, you know. So I got them from all over the world now. Oh, your audio mix is fine. I've not got headphones on today. I can hear you clearly and tell there is music on, but I'm not resolving the music. But that's not an issue for me. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, it's hard to tell. I don't have the headphones set up as monitors really per se, so I'm not hearing a mix. Let me turn up the music a little bit. See how that goes. Thanks for hitting me back on that. I wasn't going to ask again. I have a tendency I've noticed when I'm on streams to be asking people like way too many questions, assuming that they're just sitting there staring at me, which is so ridiculous because like when I'm on streams, I'm never sitting there staring at the screen, staring at the screen. I'm usually crafting, you know. I did build a dude on stream. I built this little guy. Did one of my little bots. These were all just this were parts that I got out of a little desk fan. He was a fun little deal, but I just did not have many parts, so I had to really get super creative. Um, all right, yeah, my headphones. So I just switched over to that microphone I showed earlier, so the whole mix is good. Wrong now. It's so frustrating. Didn't even last. I know it's not the batteries. It's like for some reason the computer just drops the connection, and I can't get it to reinitialize. And I don't know why that is. Like, you know, you'd think if I just kind of unpaired the Bluetooth and then repaired it or turned off Bluetooth, turned it back on, that would fix it, but it doesn't. Saw that in Insta, but didn't watch the build. Yeah, I didn't even make a video for this. I did a quick little short of just kind of glamour shots. I didn't make a build video. I didn't save the Twitch streams. where I made them. Honestly, I didn't feel like editing 8 hours of footage. So I knew he was just going to be a simple guy anyway. When I do something a little bit more elaborate, I will probably make the effort. And I actually set up the camera I use to film my YouTube videos on a tripod, so that when I'm doing something that I want to really try to make an effort on, I can set that up so I can have two camera angles. I can get the Twitch stream angle and then what I get from the other camera. I'm actually thinking about working on my Stormtrooper some more. Kind of got 3/4 of the way done with this and then got burned out and had to abandon the build for a while. This is my what if inside Stormtroopers were C3POs inside. So I'm using this as I'm using the C3PO without his can on from the episode 1 as kind of a reference. I am going to have to do a little painting on this one, which I really was hoping not to, but I just could not figure out this codpiece, you know? So I have to use this bright orange one. So I'm at least going to paint that, and these little ribs are blue, kind of a navy blue, so I might paint those as well. So far, so good. I have some ideas for the rest of the arm, which I got some nice articulation there, and I also this piece has a spring, so I can pull it out and turn it. So we'll have a little bit of elbow articulation. Well, so yeah, I might jump back into that pretty soon. I'm starting to feel it. I still have part of his helmet. Man, I hate that the Bluetooth died. Like once I lose that, I lose the music. It's like I can see it's running, but I can't hear it, and I don't want to, or I rather I can't listen to it just on the desktop speakers because the microphone is a headphone jack plug-in. So the computer thinks there's a headphone plugged in, and so that's it. Ugh, whatever technology. I can say though, getting into this Twitch stuff has gotten me back on the computer, which is something I really haven't done, just for my own amusement, my own gratification. I just use computer for work, so it's been kind of nice to get back into computers. I was an early adopter, and I was all over it. Like I was learning programming languages, and I knew how to do stuff inside the box and stuff. And then I just like in the mid 2000s, I built a computer, and I just for some reason at that point, as soon as that was done, I was completely burned out on computers and just stopped doing any computer stuff as for fun. Completely gave it up. Not sure why. All right, I think we got a ball enough. Like I could sit here and really try to make it round, but um, I know as I'm working on whatever I do, I'm gonna get it out of round anyway, so I'm not gonna stress it too much. But I'm just gonna add. I'm gonna add to it and blend as opposed to trying to carve into it. Even though it's a nice thick ball, I wonder if I should go ahead and bake this. Maybe I will. Maybe I will bake it. That way, oh, I don't know. It'd be so much easier to blend. Maybe I'll wait. I guess I can wait. It's not that big a deal. I got to remember to put a hole in him too. I really want to take these dice out, but I want to hold off until maybe more people come in. If I get a raid or something, so I have something to. Let's see how this went, as opposed to trying to entertain while sculpting, which is, I'm getting there, but I'm not quite to that level yet, where I can just automatically kind of talk and engage and still concentrate on sculpting. Because I'm not the best sculptor, so it's not automatic for me, especially because I'm way out of practice now. All right, I think I'll go ahead and take a quick stretch and a break. My coffee's about done. I'm going to get some other form of caffeine, possibly a Coca-Cola product, um, something that I can put some ice in and still swallow it when it gets completely watered down because it's so hot in here. I have the ceiling fan on, the air conditioner's on. Oh, I bet you I could turn that fan up. Yeah, I'm going to turn that fan up too. Okay, so um, thumbs up. Okay, and Spider Math, you said a couple minutes, so if you got to bounce while on the way, please go do Spider Math business, and we will see you in a couple minutes. I'll pull in Andy. Spike, you're in charge. Prop him up. There we go. All right, I'll be right back. I forgot to say I also decorated behind me for the stream. I got a portal theme going. Okay, going.
I just realized that I could probably use the Bluetooth through my DroidCam app. See the DroidCam watermark there. I could just repair my headphones DroidCam, or with I could repair my headphones with the because DroidCam is showing up as an audio source. I wouldn't be able to hear the music from the stream, but I could just put on music on my phone, and it's plugged in. It's a USB cable, so the drain on the phone wouldn't be so bad. I wonder if I should try that. Actually, I'm going to turn this fan up. That's what I'm. It's the weirdest thing. These ceiling fans are set up opposite from how every other ceiling fan I've ever owned is, where when I turn it on, it it starts at the slowest speed and then works its way up to the fastest speed. Every ceiling fan I've ever owned has always started at the highest speed. You got to click down to most. It's very disorienting. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try that with the Droid Cam. I wonder if I can do it while I'm live though. Give me a second. Let's see here. Something tells me that it's muted on the phone. Well, you know what? If I just unmute it, it should just pick up my test. Yeah, no, it's not popping. All right, I think I have it muted on the app. I don't have a lot of options on here. Free version. It wouldn't kill me to just stop, really. Let's. Okay. That is. There isn't, but doesn't appear to be setting. Okay, I'm going to turn off the Bluetooth on the computer and then turn back on the phone. All right, then we'll grab headphones.